Last time on Techno Hobo Adventures. I've made it to Birmingham. Birmingham's fucking great. There's all kinds of like street art, murals, and sculptures, cool little shops everywhere. Yeah, Birmingham's great, man. I'm off from Irondale. The spot I'm dropped off at here, it seems not ideal. And it might be another long walking day. Alright, just got laundry done. It's nice to feel clean. Alright, well I made it. Hopefully tonight's pretty good and then I can get on the road in the morning. So I was out there for like 2 hours and then I took a break and I went back out and I got picked up within 15 minutes. They bought me some Burger King as well. Very nice people, very, very nice people. I just don't know if I have the money, but I will have a better a better sleeping experience, which might be worth it. I don't know. Well, I did it. We'll see if that was a good purchase or not in time. So with my new camping pad in tow, it's time to move east from Birmingham. Alright, back on the road. I'm looking to go to Oxford. I think it's still in Alabama, Oxford, Alabama. And then after that, we're on to Atlanta. Sometimes you get these little messages from beyond. This spot sucks. Well, I've only been here for 30 minutes, so I guess there's still time for that to be determined, but so far, I don't know, seems pretty normal. Well, I got a short ride. Only took 30 minutes, but he was only going 10 miles down the road, which is fine. But now I'm here, and I mean, there's truck stops and stuff, so I'm not too worried about it. This wiggly exit's a little weird, but it'll be fine. All right. Stop. What are you doing? Okay, so I was there for far too long, to be honest with you, but finally got a ride. Now I'm in Oxford, and yeah, I'm gonna find a place to stay here for the night. It's been taking me a little bit longer than I thought it would to get across Alabama. Seems like all I'm getting is these little tiny rides. And honestly, it's going to take me as long to get to Atlanta at this rate as it did to get, you know, all the way to Birmingham. From there, I'm not even sure where I'm going, honestly. I've thought about going up to Charleston, South Carolina to see my brother who's in the Navy. And I've also thought about going south to Florida. So, not really sure, but I guess I'm going to have a lot of time to think about it. The city of Oxford seemed interesting enough, but I had to settle down for the night. Well, it's supposed to get cold tonight. I found a little nook in the woods right next to the road. Kind of just hoping that this will block some of the cold winds, and then I can set up my full tent and stuff. The camping pad should come in clutch here for keeping the cold from seeping in through the ground. It's kind of like the main purpose of it anyway. It's still a little noisy around here, but that's honestly maybe a good thing, just kind of disguise me. There is, on the other side here, there's a fence that leads into a field. There's nobody over there. It's just like some equipment, like an equipment shed. And then there's also something over there, which I can just barely make out through the woods. But like, it shouldn't be an issue because I'm on this side of the fence, so it's not like they can come after me for that. Should be a fun night. So I went to sleep, and the camping bed did help a lot, but the next day was supposed to be even colder. Well, it's fucking cold out there. Last night wasn't too bad, but it's 11 a.m. and it's, stick my hand outside the tent and I can feel it's just freezing out there. So I don't know, I kind of think I might just stay here today. I don't really want to go hitchhiking this cold. Tonight is supposed to be even colder. I'm not sure about tomorrow. I think tomorrow's supposed to be better, so I don't know. I might just try and hang tight for a day. On the plus side, I think this camouflage is basically perfect for this these leaves and things. So I think I can leave this up and just come back here tonight. It's a bit of a risk, but I don't think anything's super visible. My backpack might be a little visible, but not really. So leaving my stuff where it was, I went and I found Wendy's that had a charger and free Wi-Fi, and I sat there for the whole day. Alright, well, successfully wasted that day. Just on YouTube on my phone. There's a Wendy's over there that has an outlet for charging my phone and free Wi-Fi, so it's just like, why not do that all day? Tonight's supposed to get real cold, and honestly it's not supposed to get warm again until like next week. So I just gotta like get over it and get out there tomorrow. Try and get out of here. That's the only way it's gonna get any warmer. So that's what I gotta do. So spending the whole day stationary and then sleeping in the same place that I slept last night and waking up to the same old town, I started thinking about things. Alright, well, maybe it's time to talk about something that I've been meaning to talk about. Well, it's like one of the reasons that I did this instead of, you know, handling my affairs like a normal person is addiction. Not drug addiction. If it was drug addiction, I think it would be much easier to get help for. It's more like dopamine addiction. That's kind of a broad term, but basically what I experience, and what I've been experiencing the last couple of days even, is just getting like stun locked by easy sources of dopamine. For me, it's mainly like YouTube. It's like YouTube, Reddit, Twitter, these like online content serving platforms. I just get sucked in and I can't get out. And to a certain extent, it's like an escape from stress, you know. Stress definitely triggers it. So yesterday, I mean, this is a perfect example of a binge where I was feeling bad. I don't know why. I mean, I guess like there's plenty of reasons why. And I kind of found my little spot where I had a charger and free Wi-Fi, and I could just sit there all day. And I did for like 6 or 7 hours. Just watching YouTube videos, browsing Reddit, browsing Twitter, checking my Instagram feed, my likes and follows and all that. It's addictive. It's very much addictive for me, at least. And so like part of this whole journey was just to try and get away from all that. But I'm finding it hard to do, even though I have no computer anymore and I don't have my own internet. I'm still finding ways to hook myself up to the drip. So yeah, I was feeling a little discouraged, but I managed to get back on the highway anyway. When the spot's really slow like this, I tend to find myself losing concentration. I'll kind of forget to stick the thumb out sometimes. I'll stick the thumb out when I don't need to. People are just passing by over here, and then I put my thumb out. It's just kind of annoying. Well, I've been out here for like 2-3 hours, something like that. It's pretty slow, and nobody's stopping. At this rate, I feel like I might have to walk to Atlanta, or at least walk somewhere. So again, I'm just having no luck, and I'm feeling a little bit stuck, but there is a bright side. Well, I can't say that the people of Alabama aren't generous, because actually right when I got there, the first car I saw stopped, and they handed me this like donation bag or whatever, which has like a rag in it and a bottle of water, which is kind of nice. It's got some tissues, it's got a comb, which I can't really use, toothbrush, there's all kinds of stuff, most of which I'm gonna have to throw away because I just don't have room for it. I'll try and keep as much of it as I can though, peaches. Nice. Oh, and the shaving cream I actually have been looking for, so that's actually awesome. I don't actually know what half this shit is. This is deodorant, I guess? Okay. But then also, like just a little bit ago, some guy was walking past and gave me a Walmart gift card, which he says has $10 on it. So, I mean, I've been getting donations and stuff. There's generous people around. But the one thing I haven't gotten, which I really want, is a ride. I camped out in a different spot this time. I didn't want to stay in the same spot for 3 nights in a row. And in the morning, I decided I needed to make a change. Alright, well, I'm kind of sick of Oxford, Alabama right now. I'm sick of sitting out there on the highway trying to hitchhike. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to just walk to the next place. The next intersection up is actually not that far. I think it's like 6 or 7 miles or something like that, so I should be able to make it in a day. After that, I don't even know how, because there's like a big national forest. I don't even know if I can get through there on foot. If I can, it would probably be way out of the way, but like, honestly, if I don't get out of there by tomorrow, if I don't catch a ride by tomorrow night, I will, the day after that, probably walk again, because I'm just so sick of sitting on the highway for like 4 hours. Apparently there's a Chakalako Creek. I've also seen there's a Chakalako Park and the town of Chakalako near here. So I think this area must be home to the Chakalako tribe or something like that. Well, that river's pretty wide. Don't think I'm getting across there. And this bridge is a little narrow. I think should be just enough room for me to walk on this little ledge here. But I'm still gonna have to time it so I don't get run over. Or I could do it like this. There's another camper over there. There you go, that wasn't so bad. And now we're walking along a narrow strip on the side of the road. Something tells me this whole road's gonna be like this. On the other hand, these forests do look fucking beautiful. Luckily, it does seem like it's gonna flatten out here a little bit. Here's maybe the saddest little park that I've ever seen. Seems like over here in Alabama, and I think I noticed this too in Mississippi, they're a big fan of just clearing out forests and large swaths of land and just making them grass. I'm not a huge fan of that, as you might tell by my tone of voice. What you have here is just like the world's most boring park. It's got one thing on it. It's got a little track that goes around, and then the rest of it's just grass. Case in point, what purpose is there for this much field? Oh my god, I'm almost there, but I keep having to stop like every, I don't know, a few minutes, just because this freaking backpack is so heavy. I gotta think of some way to reduce the weight on this backpack. There it is. A little glimpse of the place I'm trying to get to. And there's the famous Chakalako Park, which again appears to be mostly grass. What is it with people in Alabama thinking that parks are supposed to just be big open fields? I really don't get it. Alright, well, I'm treating myself to some KFC after all that, which honestly is more expensive than I should be paying for, but I deserve it. Alright, totally not me a few days later, having forgotten to record an outro for that video. So if you want to support me, follow this channel, subscribe, hit the bell. I am also on Twitter and Instagram, and especially Patreon. Patreon is the way that I make money, if I make money at all from this whole thing. So go ahead and get on there. For $5 you can get bonus features, deleted scenes, extras, that sort of thing. For $10 you get access to the Discord, and then I believe it's $20 for polls, and $50. Anyway, the next tier up gets you the ability to tell me where to go. You give me one place to go and I'll go there. So yeah, support the channel. And if you can't do any of that, just leave a like. That's it. Thank you for watching.